What's up YouTube, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Air Jordan 2 Retro Low in this UNC colorway. So this pair of the Air Jordan 2 Low released for a price of $150 US or $190 here in Canada. The official colorway for this shoe is white, universally blue, and cement gray. And what makes this shoe so special is that it's actually a PE that Michael Jordan wore during a University of North Carolina alumni game against alumni from the UCLA Bruins, which took place back on June 28th of 1987. So yes, you heard that right, Michael Jordan was actually already an NBA pro, but when he signed his very first contract, there was a love of the game clause, which allowed him to play basketball essentially wherever he wanted, regardless of the potential liability of him getting hurt. So in this alumni game, that's where Michael Jordan brought out this pair, which was actually never released to the public at retail. And fast forward to 2023, finally, Jordan 2 fans are now able to get their hands on these. So it seems like this university blue color is the Jordan brand flavor of the month, as I just reviewed the UNC Toe Jordan 1 on my channel. So if you guys haven't seen that yet, I literally posted that about 24 hours ago, so check that out if you haven't. As for these ones though, so this is a Jordan 2 Low silhouette, and as we dive into the details, you'll see that the majority of the upper is crafted using a slightly tumbled white colored leather. So just like any other Air Jordan 2, we have the single file row of perforations which covers the front half, and then overlaid on the front toe cap, we have another layer of this white colored leather. For the eyelets, so the bottom eyelet and the very top eyelet, this is covered in the circular metallic ring in white, and then the middle 4 eyelets, this is crafted using a slightly off-white colored TPU or plastic. Beneath this, we have more of that slightly tumbled white colored leather, and then covering the quarter panel of the shoe, first of all, you'll see we have this UNC blue colored piping, and then on top of this, we have this heavily textured white colored leather. And this is something that's commonly seen on Jordan 2s. Surrounding the heel of the shoe, we have this TPU heel cup, which is done in this white color on the bottom, and then the top is covered in this university blue shade, and just like any other Air Jordan 2, it has this ribbed finish to it at the top. In terms of laces, so these only come with one lace option, and they're just your standard flat style lace in white. And then underneath this, the tongue is constructed out of a synthetic white leather, so this has a bit of a plastic and stiff feel to it compared to the much softer leather used on the upper of the shoe itself. So on the top of the tongue, we have another overlay of white leather, and then we have this cutout revealing this rubberized blue colored Air Jordan Wings logo, which is placed right in the center at the top of the tongue. The back of the tongue and the interior of the shoe, this is decently padded and it's covered in a university blue colored textile. And then as far as the insoles go, so these actually come with a polyurethane line insole. It's covered in the same blue colored tint on the top, and we have Nike Air branding stamped on the heel in white. So the upper of the Air Jordan 2 sits atop this thick polyurethane foam midsole, and this is entirely painted in white. And in case within this midsole but not visible to the eye, we do have a Nike Air unit in the heel for cushioning and impact protection. Finally, turning this pair over to the bottom, so this outsole is your normal Jordan 2 outsole, and in this case, it's crafted using a mix of gray and blue colored rubber. We have that same circular pivot point on the forefoot, and this white wedge down the center. This is actually exposed polyurethane foam, and here we have the size of the shoe along with the Nike word mark. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these Jordan 2 Lows. And for those wondering about sizing, my foot measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I picked these up in a size 10, which is true to size, and it fits me really nicely in a slightly snug way. So if you compare this to the fit of a Jordan 1, for example, I feel the Jordan 2 is a bit more snug. So if you have a narrow, normal, or a slightly wide foot, true to size should fit you really well. But if you have a really wide foot, you might want to consider going up a half size because the toe box area of the shoe, I can see why people with wider feet might have some issues with it. Next up, in terms of the comfort, so the Jordan 2 Low, I'd say all things considered, it's a decently comfortable shoe for a retro sneaker. When you compare this to, for example, an Air Jordan 1, what I like more about the Air Jordan 2 is that you feel more padded and there's more cushioning underfoot, whereas for the Jordan 1, it feels much flatter and the cushioning feels much more non-existent. So the Jordan 2, like I said, has a decent amount of cushioning. It's not going to be anything super advanced. This still is a sneaker with tech from the late 80s, but for just an everyday casual use shoe, it honestly doesn't feel bad whatsoever. And because this is a low top version of the Jordan 2, you get a lot more of that ankle mobility, and it just makes it an easier shoe to pull off in the summer. Finally, in terms of the quality and the craftsmanship on this shoe, so first off, material quality for the most part I was very happy with. I thought that the white leather used on this shoe, this really felt like a nice genuine cut of leather. You run your fingers across it, you can see those natural leather grains, and it didn't feel stiff whatsoever. And I don't know if this is an OG feature, but for some reason we're always given this synthetic leather on the tongue, which I'm not a big fan of. But aside from that though, I thought the overall quality of the shoe was pretty solid. And in terms of the build and the craftsmanship on this pair, it wasn't perfect, but it was decent. There wasn't any major glue stains that I could see, and the paint job was solid as well. I just noticed that between my left foot and the right foot, my right foot looked a little bit more twisted from a top-down perspective when I'm looking at my feet, and that's probably just my OCD-ness just kicking in. I feel like for the most part, people won't even notice that flaw, so that's the only minor nitpick that I could see. So with all that out of the way now, let's toss these on feet, I'll lace them up and I'll show you guys how these look. I know the Jordan 2 isn't that popular of a silhouette. I already posted these on Instagram and I've been getting comments, for example, that they're bowling shoes. And I can see why some people aren't fans of the Jordan 2 silhouette. However, I really think the Jordan 2 Low is super underrated. Like I reviewed on my channel earlier, we had the cherry wood colorway, and then now with this one, I think this is a great shoe to wear in the summer. And the fact that this is a PE that Michael Jordan wore in 1987, it makes it that much more special. And this might be a hot take, I posted this on my Threads account, but I think I'm a bigger fan of this UNC 2 Low compared to the UNC Toe Jordan 1. There's just something about the simplicity of the colorway of this shoe. It really allows the UNC blue to shine, and in the case for this pair, I really think that less is more. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about this Air Jordan 2 Low and this UNC colorway? What are your overall thoughts on the colorway? And in general, are you a fan of the Jordan 2 Low? Is it not really your thing and you're passing regardless of the color? However you feel, leave a comment down below and let me see your thoughts. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esco8, follow my Twitter account at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review and hopefully it helped you in some way. And I'll catch you guys all in the next one.